The Muscle Shoals region of northwest Alabama was home to many different tribes of Native Americans, including the Chickasaw Nation. Born in Muscle Shoals around 1764, George Colbert was the son of a Chickasaw woman and a Scottish trader. He was raised as a Chickasaw and served as their chief for 12 years. Along the Natchez Trace trade route, Colbert owned an inn and plantation with enslaved laborers. He also operated a ferry across the Tennessee River, where he supposedly charged General Andrew Jackson $75,000 to move troops and supplies across during the War of 1812. Since his mother was Chickasaw, Colbert was considered a full member of the Chickasaw Nation and was able to participate in tribal politics. Over time, he amassed enough political power to represent the Chickasaw Nation in treaty negotiations with the federal government. Both groups viewed him as a respectable man because of his political status and mixed-blood heritage. From 1805 to 1837, Colbert participated in 5 such negotiations. The treaties of 1805, 1816, and 1818 ceded portions of Chickasaw land to the United States, but still allowed the Chickasaw Nation to remain east of the Mississippi River. The 1832 and 1837 treaties initiated and then finalized removal, forcing many Chickasaw to move west of the Mississippi. Evidence suggests that negotiations were held at Colbert's home and that his land was initially excluded from land cessions. Under the Treaty of 1816, for example, the land cession began 35 miles south of Colbert's ferry. The federal government also gave him land so that he could continue to operate the ferry unimpeded by land cessions. For his role in this and other negotiations, he was paid large sums of money. Like other Chickasaw leaders, Colbert was a shrewd negotiator who attempted to control land cessions on the Chickasaw Nation's terms. When the United States breached the provisions of the 1805 treaty, Colbert, his brother Levi, and other Chickasaw leaders appealed to the War Department for the arrears owed to the Chickasaw Nation. Overall, Colbert wielded his political influence to advocate for the Chickasaw Nation and to advance his own interests, often to the detriment of his own people. While he was able to keep his ferry and other businesses under the 1816 treaty, other Chickasaw lost their businesses. In 1837, the forced removal of Chickasaw to present-day Oklahoma resulted in separation of families and grave illnesses. In 1838, George Colbert made the journey without incident. However, he died a year later. His impact in northwestern Alabama lingers today. George and Levi are the namesakes for Colbert County, and Colbert Ferry Park is a popular site along the Natchez Trace Parkway. For more stories of northwest Alabama's Muscle Shoals National Heritage Area, visit msnha.una.edu.